Hey guys, welcome to another great show of Anime Breakdown. I'm your host VX Kingpin XV, and today we're going to jump right into it. Today's show was a Naruto episode 252, the Angelic Herald of Death. This was a epic episode, and it was really good. It's going to set the stage for a lot of things to come. This Naruto breakdown is going to represent why Konan and Tobi, or Madara, whatever you want to call him at this time, is about to engage in a fight among the Akatsuki members. It started off a little, I don't know, it started off real ominous or whatever. You had Kabuto and Tobi meeting in that cavern that we saw them left over, where Kabuto showed him that he had Madara's body, that we all know that's Madara's body at this point. And you see him saying, we have to change a lot of our battle plans because of you, this, that, and the other. And Kabuto got this crazy look on his face or some shit like that. And Tobi's like, I'm heading on to the Rain Village. And Kabuto's like, for what? They're not even directly involved in the ninja war. And he's like, don't worry about it. It's none of your business, motherfucker. Told him straight up like an OG. He turned his back on him like he ain't scared of him or nothing. But at this time, Kabuto knows his place. Tobi knows that he only cares about his own interests. He's not a true Akatsuki member. He's just somebody he's going to utilize to further his efforts in the 4th grade ninja war. What this was about when right before it cut to the next scene of a memory of Konan, Yahiko, and Nagato all running in the rain, they're all trampling, and they go to their hideout. You know how kids are. And yeah, Pervy Sage in there. He's dressed in his toad suit for whatever reason. I don't know why he's back. Remember, he left them and came back. I guess he just came back to check on them. That's what we can make the assumption. I was irritated because I'm like, how do you have a fucking good memory of somebody, of a positive person in your life, and then years later you take the motherfucker down like he was nothing special, period. I mean, they went after him like cutthroat, ruthless animals. No more Nagato than anybody, but it was like, you don't deserve to have that fucking memory. You're a crazy fucking bitch to think just because you passed the torch to Naruto of the Wheel of Fire and, this, that, and the other, and he's going to beat the pillar. No, you're a crazy bitch. You tried to kill this man. But anyway, we're gonna go past this because we know it's a cartoon, we know it's a show, and this is what they do. It starts off with them meeting Tobi, Konan. He's like, why did you betray the Akatsuki? I don't understand what happened. Then she has the flashbacks of Nagato and Naruto's meeting when they're like, oh my god, tells of the gutsy ninja that inspired me. It should have inspired you, but it didn't. Yada yada yada. He was my master and sensei, and that makes us disciple brothers or whatever. Makes us one and the same. Goes through this whole flashback. It wasn't terrible. It was leading up to something great. All I could assume it's leading up to something great. And then when you get back, you see the battle's about to ensue. So Konan, she does her little paper origami shit, and she's like, it's about to fly away or whatever. And they're in the middle of the ocean, and she turns all her paper origamis into like ninja shuriken stars or whatever, and she's like, and Tobi's like trying to analyze, so she's going to try to attack me when I'm materialized, this, that, and the other. He was wrong. She has a lot of great respect for who she thinks is Madara, because she was just going to try to take him in one shot, not a whole bunch of fighting. She was just going to take him down like a motherfucker. So what she did was, she threw the fucking shuriken stars, right? It was like, it was going crazy. He started to do his teleportation jutsu. This bitch was already prepared for that. I guess she's seen it a lot of times, so she said, I'm gonna just take him out in one shot. She had paper bombs mixed in with all the shurikens that she was throwing, and backfired on this motherfucker. Blew up. But you know, Toby's a sly motherfucker. He can get out of most of the situations. You know, he got out of it, whatever. He's like, I didn't think you would do something, but as a former member of the Akatsuki, I should have known. You know, some bullshit like that. So, you know, the battle ensues. They have some more flashbacks or whatever. That's what this main story was about. It was a lot of flashbacks. It wasn't a lot of fighting. I was hoping it was going to be a lot of fighting. That's what the previews from last week said. Fucking previews, lying. Had more flashback. And just when the fight's about to get geared up, boy, she parts the sea like God. I mean, she's like, I mean, I don't know. I want to know where she gets the ability to move so much water. It must take a lot of chakra to move naturally, you know, ocean water, part it like a wall. I mean, I'm not really sure what her purpose is or where she's going with it. Given her abilities, I mean, she's not like Kisame, or she's not even like Zetsu. It's not Kakashi. I can't remember the guy. The first guy they fought, Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura when they were kids. You know, when he was able to do the water prison jutsu and all that kind of stuff. She has no water abilities. I mean, we never seen them. I mean, maybe she's gonna come out with something or whatever. Maybe it's gonna be something interesting. Maybe she's gonna do something that, you know, none of us really expects. I'm not really sure if it was in the manga. Somebody leave me a comment below and let me know where it was. But that's where it fucking ended. The next episode proceeded to show that they were going to get back to the fight for the next episode for next week, but then you saw more flashbacks. So it's going to be a mixture of a little bit of fighting and flashback. But at this point, Toby's there to retrieve Nagato's body, and she even makes a mention that I gave Nagato his eyes. I gave Yahiko the idea of the shit. Co-host is down. I gave Yahiko the idea of the Akatsuki and the red blood, tears, the clouds, and all this kind of shit. So it was a good episode. It was some good shit. It was okay. It wasn't the best. Wasn't the world's worst. Hopefully it's leading up to something greater. We know what it's all building up to, so we just gotta get past these episodes. But it was still good. As always, you guys make sure fucking rate, comment, and subscribe. And just don't be passing through. I mean, some of my videos are getting 200, 300, 400 hits. No fuckers not joining. But anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed it. For whatever it's worth, it doesn't matter. For the ones who just got on board, appreciate you guys jumping on board. Make sure you new guys subscribe and rate, and make sure you leave a comment, because I like seeing what some of you think, because some of you good, have some good stories. Like Rasta, man, his comments are usually pretty good. Lord Cerrito, his is good, with his own channel that he does the animation. His is pretty good. So I do read you guys' comments. I do go back and check them out and see what you guys all think, and I try to respond to them as fast as I can. When I respond to them a couple days later, I work. But anyway, as always, you guys, rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.